The general formula of alkyl group is general formula of this group is CnH2n plus 1. This formula is quite close to the formula of alkane. Alkane formula is 2n plus 2. That means in alkane, when we write one hydrogen less, it belongs to alkyl group. For example, methane. Methane, how do we write? CH4. If you write CH3, it becomes methyl. Why? That means CH3, if I follow the formula or I write directly, CH3 is methyl. We call it methyl. Now, homologous group property C2H5 will become ethyl. C3H7, one carbon, two hydrogen will add in, this becomes propyl. C4H9 is called butyl. And C5H11 will be called pentyl. And so on, and that goes on. So, this group is called alkyl group, CH3. CH3 means methyl. If you write CH3 and out here and then you put Cl, it is called methyl chloride. C2H5, if you put here Br, it is called ethyl bromide. C2H7 and at the end you put I, it is called propyl iodide. Br is bromine and Cl is chlorine and I is iodine. Now, next functional group is number 2 is alcohol group. Number 2 group is alcohol group. Within bracket we write the ol group. This is IUPAC name. In IUPAC system, IUPAC. Did I give you the full form of IUPAC? What is the full form of it? International Union of Pure, not Purified, Pure and Applied Chemistry. Pure and Applied Chemistry. Now, in the IUPAC system, alcohol is called ol. And this will be XOH and we write here XOH is the formula of this group, alcohol group. It will be identified by OH. OH means alcohol group or ol group. X value, X means alkyl. If I put CH3, okay, right, it becomes CH3OH. Common name, what do we call it? Common name will be methyl alcohol. We call it methyl alcohol. And in IUPAC name, how many carbon can be? One carbon. We call it, one carbon is methane without E and we will put ol, methanol. We call it methanol. IUPAC name of CH3OH is methanol. Methanol is same as methyl alcohol. Okay, next member of X CH3 I wrote next one will be C2H5 and I have to write at the end OH. This is called ethyl alcohol, and we call it ethanol. Next member will be C3H7OH. We call it propyl alcohol, and here we call it propanol. We call it propanol. And it will bond like this: butanol, pentanol, hexanol, and so on. How to write the structural formula like this? First, I write the structural formula of CH3. So CH3, how do we write like this? H. Put OH here. We can put OH down, or we can put up another places H. So this is the formula of methanol or methyl alcohol. First one. C2H5OH. Want to write first? I write C2H5. One carbon, another carbon like this. Like ethane we write, no, the same way I write. Put OH at the end, either at the end or in the beginning. So this is the formula of ethanol. The structural formula of ethanol is this. Next one is C3H7O, C2H5, C3H7, same way we will do and tell me. Try this one now, propanol. Write down the structural formula of propanol. Do it in your copy and tell me how you have done. We can do that C, like this. You can put H. You can put OH either here or here or here, anywhere you wish. So I put it here, the same. Instead of putting over here, I can put it here also. Instead of putting here, I can put it here also. Or instead of putting over here, I can put here also. The beginning or at the end. Or I could put here. Or I could put here. Anywhere I can put. But either in the beginning or at the end, not in the middle. Don't put in between. Okay. Yes. Now third one. Third group name is aldehyde group. Aldehyde. And aldehyde group is called al. You have to in the at the end you have to add the word add the letter al. Like it becomes ethanol, propanol, like that it becomes. Okay, now I'll show. Okay, and the formula of this group is X-CHO. CHO is called aldehyde group or al group. Like OH is called alcohol group, same as CHO is called aldehyde group or al group. CHO. See, in this side, in the formula set, aldehyde, already one carbon is there. One carbon is already there. When carbon is already there, the value of X will begin with H because one carbon is already there. Previously, I did OH, alcohol group. There was no carbon, so I started with CH3. But here, first member I have to begin with H, that is HCHO. Now CH3 will come. Now CH3CHO. Now it becomes C2H5CHO. After that, the same rule. C3H7CHO, like that. C4H9CHO will come because C is already present there. That's why it begins with H. And when we begin with H, the common name we call it this is aldehyde. We call it formaldehyde. This is the common name of this compound. When carbon is already there, so we begin with H, first member. There is a special rule for it. Then after the CH3, C2H5, all that will come after that. We call it formaldehyde, and in IUPAC system naming, how many carbons are there altogether? 1. So we will call it methane. Don't write E, just add methane and just add Al. Methanol. Now, this is when we put CH3, the common name becomes acetaldehyde. And what is the IUPAC name? How many carbons are there overall? 1 here, 2 carbons. We call it ethane actually. Ethanol we call it. Ethanol, Al. You have to end up with Al, ethanol. Then this will be called formaldehyde. Common name only for these two is important, other you don't need. Only the IUPAC name you should know. 2 and 3 carbons are there, so I write here propanol, Al. C3, this is called butanol. Then this is pentanol, and so on, like that comes. Now the structure formula, how do we write? Just see the structure formula. First you have to write C. Yes? Which one? CHO is the identification of this group, identification mark. ID of this group. Okay, like OH is the identification of this group. Alcohol, no. Alcohol is OH, same way aldehyde is CHO. Okay? And when carbon already present, the value of H will begin with H because one carbon is already there. After that, we do CH3, C2H5 and all that. What after? You have to put it there at the background. This is aldehyde. I wrote CHO later or no, after H. Okay? Don't write as CHO and write H again. No. This becomes OH then. No. And you have to see at the end what is coming there. OH is coming around. OH means alcohol group and at the end CHO should come. Yes? Okay, now see the structure formula. First, you should learn how to arrange the CHO. CHO, how do we arrange? We arrange this way. Carbon, oxygen valence is 2. So you have to put double bond in, before oxygen, double bond. Oxygen bonding is 2. And hydrogen we write here. So carbon, hydrogen bonding is 1. Carbon bonding should be 4. 2 and 1, 3 is there, so multiplication is there, 4. Here I put this number, whatever is there, H, we put here H. Though this thing we can rotate, we can add O up there, it's all the same. You can put it up, you can put H over here, that is allowed. You can put O down, but with a double bond like this, and then H over here, that is also done. Allowed. That means you can do, the way I did, you can do that way. Oxygen valence is 2. That's why oxygen bonding should be also 2. Carbon valence is 4, so carbon valence should be 4. 2, 3, 4. This is the formula of formaldehyde or the formula of methanol. Same way, I will be writing the formula of ethanol. This part we don't change. Keep it same. And this side you add on CH3. How to add this side CH3? Write CH3 here. C and H3. You can add on this side and over there. So this is the formula of ethanol. Yes. Similarly, you can try this one now, propanol. Try propanol. Write down the formula of propanol or propaldehyde. Write down. Write fast. Propanol formula is C2H5CHO. It is written here, no? C2H5CHO, propanol. Okay, C2H5CHO. You add on here. In the previous member you add CH2, CH2, you get a new member. No? New member, you know the method of getting a new member. Where is the member? Acetaldehyde. After formula you add acetaldehyde. When you start CH3, when you write CH3 at the back. Propanol. How? Tell me. Double voltage, double C, yeah, right. Yeah, you got it right. The C, then one more C you put here and put like this, H, like this. It becomes C2H5CH. This CHO we can put in the beginning or at the end. Is it okay? Yeah. Are you able to see now? Okay. If not, then you see the video, please. Or you just go out and again try to come back and see. From my side, I think the net is okay. I don't know what you're saying. You have any difficulty? Riyadhat in seeing? Riyadhat, Bharat, do you have? Yeah, you can see. I think they must be having net problem. Yeah, Boro is there. So now I go to the next one, next function group. That is number 4. And this is called carboxylic acid group. And the IUPAC system we call it oic acid. Oic acid. Oic acid. OIC. Oic acid. In simple word we call it acid group or organic acid group. And its identification is COOH. Remember, CHO is aldehyde, OH is alcohol, COOH is acid group or we call it oic acid. Oic acid. Okay, now boric acid is not organic acid. This is called OIC, oic acid. At the end, you have to end up with OIC, oic acid. Okay, COOH should be having COOH as an identification mark. Which value of H should be needed here also? C is already given, no? C is already there. What value of H you should start with? Yeah, put that H because already carbon is there, HCOOH. And common name becomes formic acid, we call it formic acid. Formic acid. When we put H, when we start with H. Next member will be CH3, CH3COOH. When you put CH3, it is called acetic acid. Next one will become C2H5COOH. I'll talk about this later. The next, let us write the formula for C3H7COOH. Like that it goes on. Formic acid, IUPAC name is one carbon coming. We call it methane. Methane first will add without E. Oic acid, you have to add on oic acid. The word oic acid you add. Formic acid is the common name, but IUPAC name is methanoic acid. Similarly, this one is acetic acid. How many carbons are there? 1 and 2. We call it ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. 2 and 1, 3 is there. We call it propanoic acid. Propanoic acid. Next one will be butanoic acid. Butanoic acid, and so on. They don't have common names. We don't give common name. We have to bother the common name of only first two. Acetic acids, IUPAC name is ethanoic acid. If they have to give the formula of ethanoic acid, so that means it is acetic acid. This is the molecular formula, and now I'll show how to write structural formula. Methanoic acid is same as formic acid. After that, we have got propanoic acid, butanoic acid, and so on. Now, how to write? First, we are in COOH. How do we arrange the C there? C double bond O, like the previous one, and here I put OH together because OH hydroxide valency is 1. Remember, so hydroxide becomes single bond. So this will be like carbon bonding. I keep one bond here, 2, 3, 4. Carbon bonding is also complete, and here we'll add on as per the requirement. This is H, I put H over here. So this becomes formic acid formula or methanoic acid formula, structural formula. If you want CH3, this side will only add on. This part will keep same, don't change it. This side will add CH3, like this CH3 this way, it becomes this one. Acetic acid or ethanoic acid formula. Change this side only. You want C2H5, one more carbon you put and put like this, H like this. C2H5COOH, automatically it becomes. So you should know the way how to arrange this part, COOH, how to arrange. And this side X value you keep on adding this side, extending to the left hand side. You can put COOH either in the beginning or at the end. Is it clear? Check. You can try a formula of propanoic acid. Please try the formula of propanoic acid. Try out the formula of propanoic acid. Propanoic acid. Have you done? Then I think you understood because last part we are keeping C double bond O down OH, and the left hand side we are adding 2C and H. or everywhere, all around H, isn't it? Yeah. Now we are in the fifth one, number 5. Number 5 is called ketone group. Ketone group, or we call it own group. Own group. Okay, and own group's identification marks like this: CO, this and X, this and also X. Same thing you should have. Left hand side and right hand side you should have same thing. Okay, here we begin with first only one member you have in syllabus, that's CH3, CO, CH3. Only this one you have in the syllabus. No need to bother about the other members. Common name of this one is called acetone. Acetone, T-O-N-E, acetone. Only this member you have in syllabus. You don't bother about the other members. Acetone. And its IUPAC system name. How many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3. We'll call it propanone. We have to add with on. Propanone. Acetone is the common name. Then he asks you, what is the IUPAC name of acetone? You say propanone. And what is this formula? Molecular formula. This is the molecular formula. Now I'll show you the structure formula. How do we show? CO you have to keep it between. CO you will keep at O with a double bond. 2, 3, 4. This side you are keeping the margin. This side also you are keeping the margin for CH3, CH3. This side we add on CH3. Like this. Here also put CH3. Like this way you. CH3, CH3, in the middle you put CO. There may be a mistake in your notes, please correct it. I think I gave it as ethanol, so correct it and write propanone over there. Propanone, because there are 3 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 7. Propanone. This oxygen, instead of writing up, we could write even down. And this also we can write. Is clear? Is it clear? This is the structural formula of acetone. Structural formula. Yeah. Is it? Now the last group, functional group, about which you have to know is which number it is. I don't remember the number. 6th or 7th. Which number is this? Okay, 6. Last group is ether. Right? Ether group. In IUPAC system also we call it ether. Ether group. Ether group will be like this. O, this side X, this side X, same thing. In the middle we have O only oxygen. This side oxygen bonding is to 1 here, 1 here, 2 bonds. Now I will be putting the values X value CH3 here. Here also CH3. And we call it, there are 2, this is methyl, this is also methyl. We call it dimethyl ether. Dimethyl ether. And one more member you should know, C2H5O, C2H5. This is called dimethyl ether. Dimethyl ether. Dimethyl ether. That is the name of this. IUPAC name and common name is the same here. How to write the structural formula of this? First we write O, like this in the middle. CH3, add on CH3 here. CH3. This and also add on CH3 like this way. This is easy. Second time C2H5O, C2H5. We have 2 C. This side you put C2 and H5 this side also, that side also. This is easy only. Okay. Now the functional group is done. And the next part is IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature. Nomenclature is a system of naming. Okay. Under this there are some rules and all, and you have to understand that. Okay. I'll tell you with the examples. The examples given in your copy may not tally with the example which I will be giving out here. Okay, but the idea or the concept is the same. In IUPAC system, they will give a formula. I mean, that formula will be condensed form. Condensed formula will be given, or maybe a structural formula may be given, and they will ask you give the name of it. Give IUPAC name of that compound. From the formula, we give the IUPAC name. Okay. The rule is like, suppose one example and we will suppose given here CH3, CH2, CH3. CH2, CH3 is given like this. A formula in a complicated form given, and they are asked to give the name of it. We see single bond everywhere, single bonding between carbon atoms. Nowhere we see double bond, nowhere we see triple bond. We will give the number of carbon atom. You can begin from any side. I give the number only of carbon. Number of carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Numbers are given. And since when last number of carbon given is 1, we call it with. When last number of carbon given is 2, we call it it. 3 is the last number coming on carbon, we call it prop. 4 coming, we call it but. 5 coming, we call it pet. 6 coming, we call it hex. 7 coming, we call it hept. And 8 coming, we say oct, like that. The last number of carbon is 4. What do we call it? But. Single bond coming, we write N. Double bond coming, we write ene. I mean ene. You have to end up with ene. Triple bond coming, we say ine, yne, alkyne. If there is triple bonding coming. So what is the name of this compound? We say butane. Done. So same way I give another one just you can try out and tell me what is the name of this. Tell me what is the name of this compound? What is the IUPAC name of this? Hexane, because single bond. Yeah, you will call it. Answer will come here. Hexane. Finished. Yeah. So single bond one we understood how we name it. Huh? Now next one. Okay. We see double bond coming. When double bond is coming, then we have to give the preference on numbering. Number we have to, whichever side the double bond is coming the nearest, so we have to give the number from that side. From the beginning side it is coming nearest, or from the end side? From this side it is coming the nearest. Check. Beginning side is coming there is 1, 2, the double bond coming. Right on the end side, if you start with 1, 2, 3. So, which side is coming the nearest, will give the number from that side. I will give the number here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What name 5 is, we call it pent. Now, which number keeps the double bond? You have to mention the number. Which number is keeping the double bond number? Wait. Number 1 is keeping single bond. Number 2 keeps which bond? We have to write 2. First write 2. The number which keeps that, we have to write that number here. 2 pent. Because of double bond, write E. 2 pentene. What is the name of this compound? 2. Number 2, because of the double bond coming there, 2 pentene. This is the name. Yes. Okay, I give another one. Just try out and tell me the name. Give the name of this. Here 2 butene, 4 carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are there. This time your preference will be, there is no, you can start from either side because this is coming exactly midway. So you can start from any side. I will start from either this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you could even start from this side. It is the same. So which number keep the double bond? 2. Write here 2 first. 4 carbon 4, we will call it but. 2 butene. 2 butene is the name of this compound. Okay, I give one more. Just try it. Yes. Yeah, BU2 also you can write, but this is easier to write. 2 BU3, just mention that. You can write BU dash 2 dash E, then also you can write. Okay, now I give another one, let's see. Okay, tell me what is the name of this? Okay, you will give me a 1, 2, 3, 4. Bharat is there? Okay, fine. What is the name of this compound? Tell me. Number 1 is the double combination 1. Yes? Beauty, 1 beauty. When the number 1 comes, no, 1 can be ignored also. We can simply write beauty when the number 1 comes. But when the number comes other than 1, we cannot ignore. We have to write that number. 0 will not come. You are giving the number, how 0 will come? Do you start with 0? Who is saying 0? You have to give the number on carbon. Carbon has to be there. This is all organic compound. Carbon has to be there. And you have to give a minimum number 1 no, on that. If 1 comes in the beginning, no, so 1 can be neglected. We can only write beauty. But in the previous case, we saw 2 was having the double bond. Sometimes we have number 3 is having the double bond. You cannot ignore it in that case. You understand? Okay, this one done. Now, next. Suppose, next example, I don't know which example number, but I'm just doing it here, just see. Number 6, okay, number 6. Suppose it is like this given. Let us give the name of this. What is the name of this? We'll give the number here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 number. Number 2 keeps it. What name should I give to? 2 pent and triple bond is ion group, 2 pentyne. We call it 2 pentyne. Or we can call it pent dash 2 dash ion. But that is difficult, but this is easier. 2 pentyne, we say that. Similarly, number 7 is suppose like this. Tell me the name of this. What is the name? Yeah. Can you say only peptide? Yes. What peptide? You can write 1 pentyne or you can ignore 1. You can only write pentyne. Is it okay? I think has Bharat got the answer for that question? Your patience is over now. Have you got the answer? Okay. If he was asking himself why he cannot write in the middle, why to write in the beginning, either in the beginning or at the end, I said no. So in that case, the number allotted will be what? 1. If you start from the beginning or from the end, what number will you allot? 1. And we know 1 can be ignored, no? 1 can be ignored, you know that. But if it comes anywhere in between, can you ignore it? like 2 pen, like just a little 2 pentane, 3 something, that number you cannot ignore. So that's why you cannot put there anywhere in between. You have to put either in the beginning or at the end. Is that clear? Okay. Now I will give the name out here. Suppose another one is given as this CH3. And out here they given OH. OH is which group? Alcohol group. All group. Alcohol group. Which side? This is called branch. Okay. Up or down thing is called branching. Okay. Which from which end the branch is nearest? Tell me. From which end? From the right side or from the left? From the end side. Okay, fine. Okay. From there you give them 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. We say 2, write the number 2, the number 2 which has the whole group. Number 2 you write first. What is the last number given? 4, no, that is butane. And this is whole group I write butanol, 2-butanol. What is the name of it? 2-butanol. Yes. Instead of OH, if they write CHO here, if they write CHO, how do you read it? 2-butanol, yes. That will be albumin. If it is rated COOH, or here, what do you call it? 2-butanoic acid. 2-butanoic acid. If instead of this is rated Cl is chloride, how do you write it? This time we read this way. First we write 2, Cl is chloro, we say chloro. If Br is coming, we say bromo. If I is coming, we say ioro. We write it 2-chlorobutane. Single bond is there, single bond is 2-chlorobutane. We call it 2-chlorobutane. Is it clear? Now, for a change, if I give like this CH3, like this, what name would you give? What is the name? Propanol, because you are giving the number from this side of 1, 2, 3, isn't it? You can call it 1-propanol, 1-propanol, 1 you can take it also. Simply we can call it what? What can we call it? Only propanol also we can call it. Yes? Now instead of having OH over here, I am having it here. I told you either in the beginning or at the end. Now this is CH3. Tell me what name would you give? What will you call it now? Same only, no? Because this time the number starts from this side. Numbering starts from this side. One is having this, one can be ignored. What is the name of it? Same or not? It is same thing or not? Does it make a difference? You can start from this side, you can put OH either here or here. Yes or no? But if I put OH here, what is the name of it? Tell me. Then can we ignore the number 2? Then that's why I told you to keep the thing either in the beginning or at the end. Don't put in between. And that time you had no idea about IUPAC nomenclature, so I could not tell you. That's why I told you have patience. That when the time comes, I will tell myself. Okay. Is it okay now? Now I give another one, just see. Little different, huh? They are given like this. Here also Cl, here also Cl given. Okay. 2 branches are there. We see from which end the nearest branch. From which side we have the nearest branch. From the both the side it is the same. That is right. Either you start from here or you start from the other side. It is the same. So we call it as grade 1, 2, 3, 4. Give the number first. Give the number first. Okay. Now this type C, number 2 is having chloro. So I write 2 first. Comma 3 also has. I mentioned about 3 also. We say 2 comma 3. And they are same thing. No, CHCl, how many of them are there? 2. When 2 of them come, we call it di. When 3 will come, we say tri. When 4 of them will come, we say tetra. So just not 2 of them are coming, we say dichloro. Dichloro, and the last number is 4, that is butane. Single bond only we see everywhere. 2 comma 3 dichlorobutane. That is the name. Yes? I don't know which number example it is, but you understand. You give the number, okay, according to what I am discussing. Yeah? Next one. Tell me, what is the name? What name would you give? From which side you begin first? Tell me. From the right side, from the end. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tell me what are writing there? 2, comma 3, comma 4. 1, 2, 3 of them are there. 3 of them. What do you call? Tribromo. 6 is the number of hexane. Yes. 2, 3, 4 tribromohexane. Understood? Okay. Now sometimes you may have what here. I give one with this CH3 only there. Okay. Only CH3 is there. CH3 is only there. Okay. So this side will give the number from the left or from the right side. From the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. CH3 when it comes in the branch, it is called methyl. Remember it. When it comes in the branch, not in the straight line. Okay. When it comes either up or down, it is read as methyl group, alkyl group. When C2H5 comes, it is called ethyl. What name would you give to now? What name will you give? Right? 2. This is methyl. We say 2-methyl butane. 2-methyl butane. 2-methyl butane. Yes? Okay. If here also we have one more CH3, here also we have one more CH3, what name? 2, 3 dimethyl butane. Yes. Yeah, 2, 3. Yeah, your thinking is right. 2, 3 dimethyl butane. Is it okay? Yes? Tell me. Okay. Now another one, just see, have a look at it. I give option of Cl, here also I give Cl. And okay, now let us give the name of this. What name do we give? First I 1, 2, 3, 4. Give the number first. Okay, fine, just listen. Now I'll tell you please. When something you have below and above also, that time these two we have to repeat. We have to write for this and as well as for this. We will be writing 2, 2. You understand? Repeat for this also and for this also. 2, 2. 2 of them are there. So I write dichloro. Last number is 4, that is butane. Dichlorobutane. 2, dichlorobutane. Understood? If we have, for example, here also given Cl and here also given Cl. Then we say first 2 repeat for this also, right? 2, 2. 3 also we write here, 3, 3. And how many of them are coming on together? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we call it? Tetrachlorobutane. 2, 2, 3, 3. Tetrachlorobutane. You have to repeat for each member. Is this understood? Okay. Now, sometimes the formula which I have shown, they may give you in the structural format. The formula what I shown to you just now. This is called condensed formula. Formula is condensed. The short format is given. But if they give the formula in the form of structural formula like this, just see, they are giving like this. I will show you. They are giving in this like format. And here is written OH. What name would you give? This thing, or if you are, wait, once, if you are not comfortable with this structural format, you condense it first, write CH3 first, write CH3, CH, and OH right below OH. CH3 again, write CH3. Now you answer it now. What name would you give? Now you are giving the number here 1, 2, 3, 2 propanol. You call it 2 propanol. 2 propanol. Finished. Do you understand? And if you are comfortable here only, so you can do it. Give the number only of carbon here. 1, 2, 3. You can do it here only. So 2 is having ol, and last number is 3. That is 2 propanol. That will also you can say. Instead of OH given out here, they give like this way. What do you call it? You read this as CHO. That is true propanol because CHO. And if they give that is CO and this is given, what do you call it? Yes, very good. 2-propanolic acid. Hope you understood it, huh? Yeah, easy. They may give you the structural format way, okay? They may give you the structural format way. Suppose they have given one out here, like last one out here, let's see. Okay, this is the one given. What is the name? 2-methyl propane, because you are giving the number here 1, 2, 3. 2 is keeping CH3. CH3 is methyl. 2-methyl, last number is 3. That is propane. Single bond is 2-methyl propane. What name would you give? 2-methyl propane. Where is propanol coming? Where is propanol? CHO is not coming anywhere. So why you say that? 2-methyl propane. Yes. Okay. Now just the reverse of this. Sometimes they may give you the IUPAC name will be given, and they will ask you to write on this, write on the structural formula or write on the condensed formula. Suppose I give a name. I am giving the name out here 2-butanoic acid. 2-butanoic acid. Okay. Question says name is given, write on the structural formula of it. Structural formula. First I write the condensed formula and then change to structural. How? Butane. Butane will have 4 carbons. I write here 1, 2, 3, 4. Single bond because butane is there. 1 single bond. Now give the number from any side. Note this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2 must keep oic acid. This author will be writing COOH. Number 2. And this other place will be placing what? CH3, you can make it H3 like this. Carbon 1, 2, 3 should make it 4. 1, 2 is there, make it 4. 1 carbon is there, make it 4 like this. COH also is structure. You show the structure formula O and OH I will show you. This is the structure formula. And if they ask you to give the condensed formula, let us condense now. CH3 as I tell CH3 dash CH, that CH, COOH, that COOH here, CH2, that CH2, CH3, that CH3. This is how we will be writing the condensed formula. This is the structural formula. Hope it is very easy. Huh? Yes. Now write out the formula. IUPAC name is given 1, 2. IUPAC name given is 1, 2 dibromoethene. Dibromoethene I am saying, ethene group. First dibromoeth, it means 2 carbon. Ene is the double bond. Give the number 1, 2. 1 also should have, 2 also should have. 1 also is having bromo. 2 also is having bromo. 2 bromos. And how do you complete 2, 1, 3 is 1 body, you put H. 2, 1, 3 is put 1 body, H. So this becomes the what? Structure formula. Can we condense it? This is the structure formula we will consult here. Now condensing. How do you condense CH? Here also CH with the double bond. Put here Br. Put here Br. Done. This is condensed formula. This is the structural formula. Yes. Now I give one more last one. Okay. 1, 2, 2 tetrabromoethane. Try for it. 1, 2, tetrabromoethane. Ethane is 2 carbon, 1 carbon, another carbon. And A group is a single bond. Number 1 is repeated here, 1, so we get 1 up, 1 down. This is number 1, number 2. 2 also repeated here. Number 2 also repeated. What should you keep here? Tell me. Br. Here also Br. This side what will you keep? H. This side also you write H. This is the structure formula of 1, 2, tetrabromo. Okay, now how to condense it? If you want to condense, how do you condense? CH. Condense. Yes. So this is done. For today we are doing this much. Tomorrow little bit is left over in this chapter. Tomorrow this chapter will finish, and then we start with the table also tomorrow.